right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Void Dweller, Jess, Apparition, Tease, Armagus. Woo! Welcome back to Rose Guns Days. Last time, your turn to die. That's something I'm definitely going to do eventually when all the parts are out. I'll do it all at once. And, last time on Rose Guns Days, we had our rescue mission, which turned out to be a lot easier than we thought it would be. And, everybody had some badass moments, and we beat up a bunch of faceless mooks, and, just checked in, with their everyday lives afterward. A very relaxed pace, I've noticed. It's almost like it's very different for Ryukishi having a story with such a relaxed pace. Like, Higginbana was more of a short story collection with some kind of loose narrative running through it, which is a shame because I think Higginbana, as extreme as it was, could have done with one more part. Just to give things like a wrap up. It feels like we got to the middle, and I think nobody had really a full arc. I was like, Coletta, you're talking about Higginbana and Rose Gun Days. I know, but it's somewhat related because it's Ryukishi. I don't know, it seems like it kind of got cut off in the middle of a lot of characters' arcs. I think I could have used one more episode, but this seems to be very relaxed so far. I'm wondering what the future holds for our heroes here. Alright, so let's get back into it.
Hey there, my cute baby ladies.
Welcome, Captain. We kept wondering when you'd drop by. You're looking as great as ever. Must be tough being a popular guy. Blue James, welcome to the stream.
I wish I had 2 more arms to rub all your boobies at once.
Aw, you pervert, Captain. You pervert, Captain.
How's it been? Anyone tried to pull any funny business since then?
Nope, not at all. Haven't seen a trace of those guys, which is pretty impressive considering so many of them look alike. They're just freaking bunch of generic faceless mooks. And it's all thanks to you. So we better do a whole bunch to make it up to you today.
Looks like another freebie overload today. By the way, before we start drinking, could you call Rose-chan here?
Oh, please say if the music volume is okay. Oh wow, I think that's a bit too loud actually. Let's turn it down. The volume is a big disparity between this and friggin' the 428.
I've got something good to tell her today.
You want to reserve the club for your superior's birthday party? That sounds wonderful.
At least we're using that as an excuse for having a dance party. Or is it the other way around? I forget. Whatever. Money will all come from the occupying forces. I'd like you to handle the drinks, women, and so on and so forth. Yada yada ipso fatso.
That's a very important responsibility.
As long as it turns out as a party that doesn't shame itself, we'll foot the bill for whatever you want. You getting me? Might as well take this chance to let Primavera have a sip of the good stuff.
I was afraid that the music cut off there for a while. Whoa! Ka-ching, ka-ching! I got dollar signs in my eyes already. It's pretty incredible that we're being entrusted with something this big!
I told you before, didn't I? That we'd be dealing with each other as equal partners? You helped me out with Lieutenant McDowell business. So it's my turn to repay the favor.
You must have gotten people to think pretty good of you after that lieutenant's rescue.
Might be! What do you think, Rose John?
Hello, Kana. Welcome to the stream.
Will you take it on?
Yes! We will respectfully, happily accept your offer.
Leo, go drive Roveson. As the secondary main character, I think that's something that you should be able to do for me. You sure you're okay if it's me? I thought you'd want to go. I'm better when it comes to protection. However, I'll admit that you're the better driver. Yeah, I imagine your driving be pretty short-tempered. I doubt girls will give you good ratings on that. That's why you're going. I'll be training here. It's been strangely quiet lately, but we still don't know when someone will come by and try to extort money from us. We're between arcs, so something's gonna start up again. Bodyguards are what you need to prepare for the unexpected.
I gotta read Jess's comment.
You, Leo, are just a mere errand boy, not a proud and noble warrior like me, Wayne. Bodyguards are what you need to prepare for the unexpected. You're a perfect example.
Oh, that was Leo. God damn it.
Bodyguards are what you need to prepare for the unexpected. You're a perfect example. Shut up! If something happens to Rosan, I won't forgive you! That's a big responsibility. I'll be back, Wayne-kun.
So, you're driving today, Leo-kun. Glad to have you.
Sorry to keep you waiting, madam. So, shall we go to the car?
Hello, Ron. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Things are about to get busy, so we've got a lot of preparation to do.
Oh? Is there some sort of fantastic party coming up?
You got it! That was a good guess. Yes, we're gonna be hosting a party. The truth is, we got a request from Captain Butler. And so... Oh. Okay. Let's see, you know Amanda-san gathers normal people and teaches English. In the future, you won't be a full adult unless you can speak that language. Heard a lot of kids take lessons here. Yes, I get to do Amanda! Very good, everyone. Your pronunciation is excellent. Still, don't forget that facial expression and emotion are important. English is more than words. It's a form of communication. It'll come across much better if you give a clumsy thank you with a big smile, instead of a well-flowing thank you with a cold expression. Yes, ma'am! That is so adorable that she teaches English.
An English language classroom for children.
They do get taught in school, but that alone isn't enough. Amanda-san is teaching for free. For the kids.
She teaches well. It's like watching a real teacher.
She said she was a real teacher once.
So, why did she become a lady of the evening?
Leo-kun, in our world, it's good manners not to ask that. When Amanda announced that the class was over for the day, the kids rushed out of the room. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks for coming all the way out here. That was an excellent lesson, like always. It looks like the kids were having fun too. Children are flexible. However, the adults are to be pitied. To the adults, English is still an enemy language. They understand logically, but their heads and hearts won't accept it.
Expel all enemy culture, huh? Remnants of the sad age when important records get crushed whenever they were found.
The language problem is directly linked to the unemployment problem. In Japan now, you can't get a decent job if you, quote-unquote, can't talk. That's the biggest wall blocking the people who've come back from the battlefield from finding work, isn't it?
I've had personal experience with it. We men either have to return to the army or become unemployed.
Those unemployed people become gangsters, and they eventually threaten the lifestyles of other Japanese people. Hello, Mystery Theater. Welcome to the stream. When the Americans see that, they mock the Japanese for being a violent, vulgar people. The wall of words is a very, very big problem. It's bigger than the wall of peace. I'm so sorry. Zirconia, God. Fucking Zirconia. God damn it. Sorry. God damn it. Okay. That's right. That's why I think teaching them languages is the most important thing for Japanese people now. Well, all of this is beside the point. What made you come all the way out here? Something to do with Primavera, yes? Oh, right. The truth is, Captain Butler... Yada yada ipso fatso, we're gonna have a big party! I see. I think it sounds good too. I'd like to set up as a splendid dance party. I understand. I'll talk to the girls in my clubs too. I'll collect girls who can speak English. What kind of cake do I like, Void Dweller? There's a Spanish type of cake that my mom has made that I absolutely love. It's a cake with this lovely caramel icing that she makes from homemade. It's always the best cake I've ever had. Haven't had it in a long time, but that was my favorite cake. Other than that, normal cakes I like to generally... I like it when there's less frosting, and more cake itself. And I always like to... This is a weird thing I like to do with cake. I like to microwave my cake slices so they're all gooey and warm before I eat them. I know that's really weird, but it's just something I like to do.
So, even ladies of the evening can't do their jobs unless they speak English.
Naturally. That's why everyone's studying English so frantically. In that case, sorry about the trouble, but I'd like for you to help us. Leave it to me. And by the way, Rose, Yes? What is it? I've heard. I heard about how you found the American lieutenant the other day. To pay the ransom for that girl named Helena, you set down a lot of money, didn't you?
Just like that. That was just manly of her. She had enough strength behind her words that it would knock you dumb.
I hear you just handed over $1 million. But did you discuss that matter beforehand? Well... It's not like I don't understand your compassion for this Helena. However, you are the madam. Do you know what that means? It doesn't matter that it all went well in the end. The safe choice would have been to take the lieutenant and hand over Helena. But that would just be too sad for them. If relations with them sour, they might take a pass at someone in the club next. When that happens, will you be able to take responsibility for that girl? Well, I understand it's that personality of yours that draws everyone. You're a bona fide heroine, Rose. And that's why we all love you. But do take care. Everyone knows that your heart is beautiful and transparent. However, you are the Madam. Madam Rose of Primavera. If you're standing at the brunt, you can't be a glass shield. I'm sorry. Well, I imagine Richard had already said the same thing to you. Before making an emotional judgment, please talk things over thoroughly with him. Okay. Sorry for making this sound like a lecture. I know I go on and on. I'll take care of finding those girls we talked about. Hello, Cherry. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming today. Maybe I really am unsuitable as the Madam.
That's not true. 'Cause you're, people follow you. Same goes for me.
Hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream. Woo!
Back then, you made me fall for you all over again.
Thank you, Leo-kun. Oh my god! Sorry. Oh my god! I really hope nothing bad happens to either of them. Okay, Richard's office. Richard Coon's like Primavera's dad. Thanks to the central pillar he provides, we don't have to worry about all sorts of troublesome matters.
There you go. Here's your oolong tea, black tea, green tea, kelp tea. Tea.
Thank you. I love the delicious tea you make, Cyrus-kun.
I understand. Leave the details to me. Let's endeavor to host a fabulous dance party. We can't let the captain lose face after all.
Hello, T. Welcome to the stream.
Delicious drink, delicious meat, and sexy ladies. Ooh, it'll be heaven on earth. Yeehaw! Let's negotiate with our suppliers and prepare an excellent assortment of good food and drink. After all, the occupying forces are paying for it. As much good drink as you can buy. Hey, Richard. No one will notice if we buy a couple of extras for us, will they?
Hey, Cyrus Coon! You shouldn't do things like that!
Oh, right. In relation to that matter, how much of a kickback will be necessary for the captain?
Kickback?
It means the captain's share of the money. He's wondering how much we should pay the captain as thanks for offering Primavera this deal. Precisely. After all, we can fudge the receipts as much as is necessary.
That's...
This is that perverted captain we're talking about. I imagine he's expecting a bit of...
The captain never even mentioned that he wanted something like that.
He might be testing Primavera's sincerity. It's the money of the occupying forces, after all. No one's pockets will suffer. In that case, what's the harm in buying a little grade alcohol for me? Right? Try and keep your own perversion in check.
I don't really understand that sort of thing.
The market rate for kickbacks is probably around 10%. Let's discuss the matter with some American importers. For a transaction of this scale, they must also slice off a generous portion. We can skillfully arrange the receipts. Tell the captain that we will have a kickback prepared for him. Will Americans even give discounts to Japanese people? If you speak English and have money, they'll deal with anyone. Long live capitalism! And the sad part is, American merchants can get the same goods cheaper. It depends on how good your connections are. In this age, Japanese merchants can't compete when it comes to stock or prices. I see. Now I can see why the number of stores with Japanese signboards has dropped off. The rich grow richer and the poor are driven out. A natural principle of capitalism. Sum it up, the war still ain't over. Great America is landing with machine guns that shoot money instead of bullets. It's the same in Chinatown. A large number of cheap goods unloaded from China has already swept across Tokyo. That's true, come to think of it. Most of the rice in the food carts comes from China. Japanese rice is a luxury item. You don't get many chances to eat that. After all, mass production has a direct effect on price. Japanese manufacturing can't compete with American or Chinese manufacturing.
Hell yeah, Jess.
And so, Japanese industry crumbles and the Japanese become lazy pigs. Yeah, that's a few generations from now. It's enough to make you cry. Rose? It would be possible for us to get our own share in the same way. But what do you say?
I don't want to get money if it involves deceiving people.
Well, I thought you'd say that. That's what makes her Madame Rose. But please, at least fudge the number for one drink for my sake. Let's just stick to slurping up the captain's leftovers.
In that case, Rose, leave everything to me. Let us work hard so that the captain is satisfied.
Still having trouble with that talk about kickbacks?
Oh, no. It isn't that. It's just... How should I put it? Japan really has crumbled, hasn't it? When I think about that, it makes me sad.
Just what kind of people should we live as in the future?
There's a train in the background. Good old train just never gives up. Did you know Claudia's saving up money to open a shop? She finally got enough funds and she's apparently started looking at properties. Oh wow, so quickly. Oh, well that's nice for her. Claudia! Sorry I'm late. I really have to eat it all. Oh, it's Leo's-san too. Have you kissed him yet? What? Good afternoon.
Ah, now there's a lovely lady. And I see her as beautiful as ever. Still, isn't this place a bit too gloomy to be drinking tea?
There's a little something I wanted Rose to drop by for today.
You see, Claudia's been saving up money to get her own store.
I've heard about that. You want a shop that sells Japanese food and alcohol, right?
That's right. I finally managed to make the down payment.
Did it work out well with Richard-kun?
Yes. I just managed to borrow the money. The interest is a bit high, but I'll work really hard.
Huh. So Claudia's graduating from Club Primavera. Not in the sense VTubers graduate either.
I may graduate from the club, but I'd like to earn a bunch and make my shop part of Primavera too.
I see. If things get tough, the captain will protect you too.
They'll all earn a whole bunch together.
That would be wonderful. Let's both give it our all. I'll be cheering you on.
I see. So that's why we're here seeing a real estate agent.
The real estate agent was an American. Unsurprisingly, he didn't offer speaking in Japanese as a service. Yeah, I've never heard the word graduate used facetiously before VTubers. Very interesting evolution of the English language there. Unsurprisingly, he didn't offer speaking in Japanese as a service. Claudia could speak in broken English, but it apparently wasn't enough to read a real estate contract. Sorry. Rose, who was fluent in the language, would be even more useful than a mere guarantor.
Even the contract is just packed with English. Are you sure this is okay?
I had Richard-san check it
Yeah, I glanced it over too, and I don't think there'll be any problems. Oh my god! I got it, yeah. I gotta read James's comment, in which Claudia acknowledges Taiwan and is kicked out of Primavera. Oh my god. Amazing.
Your English skills are pretty impressive, Rose.
That's because my dad was a foreigner. Oh, really? She's half American. Interesting.
I see.
In this age, being half foreigner could apparently be a big plus. However, as a person who knew the era before and during the war, I could tell that her life couldn't have been easy growing up. Claudia was asked to sign several papers. Rose, who had finished signing the guarantor fields, was drinking the coffee she had been offered. I guess I was bullied a lot as a kid. You know, my nose and so on look a bit un-Japanese, right?
You think so? I'd say it's definitely kissably cute.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Thank you. I would be beet red. Damn! Mm!
What country was your father from?
He was a scholar from Greece. Oh wow, Greece. He was very strict and tried to act more Japanese than everyone else.
A foreigner wore a hakama and took his kids to visit shrines.
Yeah, he knew all about Japanese culture and traditions, legends and folk songs. Though his Japanese speaking was always clumsy. Still, he was a strict person, more Japanese than anyone else. Whenever I was treated like a foreigner and bullied, and came home crying, he would always say the same thing. Being Japanese has nothing to do with blood or flesh. It's about whether you have pride in that spirit.
Sounds like a great father. Did he say anything else?
Hello, XT, and welcome to the stream. He was disappointed that Japan started abandoning its unique heritage in the Meiji era, going more and more westernized. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I was thinking, Jess. Like, you think China would have, like, totally justifiably held a lot of grudges.
What do you think of the expulsion of foreign customs during the war?
I don't know. By then, he was always in bed. Seems I was born late in his life. My dad was very old.
I wonder, what would your father think if he could see Tokyo today?
I don't know. Though Dad always told me to be more Japanese than anyone else. I wonder if I've become a kid that Dad would be angry with now.
Thanks so much, Eugene. Michiru is so close now.
I hope it becomes a wonderful shop. We'll be supporting you.
I'll make a lot of delicious potato meals. I'll make candied sweet potatoes and meat and potato stew and all sorts of things. Oh, and please come to place a note from Primavera.
Yeah. If the guest wants to try some, we'd be happy to.
Dang. All of those are my favorites. When the store opens, we'll definitely go there. Reserve a bottle for us, will you?
Oh, I'd be so happy to have Leo sound as customer number 1. I'll give it my all.
Tough kid. Can't wait to try your handmade food.
We've got to support kids like that much, much, much more.
I'll be offering my support. To you, the person who supports each and every one of those girls so seriously.
Damn, Leo is on fire today. Damn, Leo. Holy fraps. Whoa. My God, Rose. You gotta be seeing the signals here. Thank you. I could just imagine the Claudia shop events. Thanks, Jen. Next, I'd like to make a request of a restaurant in Chinatown.
Is it finally lunch? I was just thinking about taking a break.
It's a meal meeting with a certain person. A person who's always helping out Richard Kuhn and who helps with investing Primavera's money.
You're pretty busy. Being madam looks tough.
I don't know if it'll be at the same table, but there'll be food for you, so don't worry.
Glad to hear it. Is this your first time meeting this person?
I've always wanted to greet him in person. Now I finally have a chance. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm definitely glad. Yeah, this has already been 45 minutes into the fucking stream. I'm definitely glad I didn't do this last time. Let's go. All right. Stella was in front of the restaurant, waving her hand. Oh, is Leo driving today? I thought it'd be Wayne.
Is there a problem with that?
Of course not. Wanting to introduce you to Meiju-san. Perfect timing. Is he not ready yet? I just saw him a second ago. Oh yeah, what was this? Oh yeah, halfway between.
Greetings. What a surprise to meet such a beautiful person.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, halfway between. She's the Madam of Primavera, Rose Hybara. Hello, Mr. Lee. Thank you for all you've done for us.
I'm Leo. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. My name is Lee Meiju.
Oh, please have a seat. Neiju-san. Normally, Richard would be joining them, but some urgent business had come up, and Stella was here in his place. No, Voidweller, I didn't. I can't afford a close figure. You bought it? Well, that's nice. I hope you enjoy it. Leo took a seat in a small chair a short distance away. Of course, a driver should eat at the same table as the guests.
Even Chinese people can speak Japanese fluently. I gotta get studying.
I was truly looking forward to a chance of meeting you, Madame Rose. I felt bad about not meeting you, a business partner, or after all this time.
I realize that you're an important man in Chinatown. It makes me very happy that someone of your position would consent to deal with us.
When a Chinese person is low on money, he borrows from his countrymen. But there are times when you do not want to ask your countrymen for help.
Like when you want money from a source you don't want to be known. Right.
Precisely. The Chinese deal in many kinds of business.
Primavera, the Alliance of Ladies of the Evening, had a very large pool of money. Normally, a large amount of money could easily be invested to make a profit. However, in the days there, when they were mistrusted simply for being Japanese, that was no longer easy. On the other side, Meiju of Chinatown wanted channels for money obtained from people other than his countrymen. So the desires for both sides matched. Richard and Stella understood Chinese, and Meiju understood Japanese. And so the two sides had apparently deepened their friendship, becoming business partners. By the way, I've heard we also owe you for helping out with the Lieutenant McDowell case the other day. I was shocked that you knew about the lieutenant before I told you.
It sounds as though you resolved the situation before we were able to find any information. So I must apologize for our uselessness.
Nothing of the sort! We're really in your debt for what you did. Thank you very much.
By the way, I have heard all about it. It seems you have gotten gotten the backing of Captain Butler from the occupying forces.
That's Meiju-san for you. Hear things quickly.
The American army does not think very highly of Chinese people. It is very sad. However, we have wanted to get along well with the City 23 occupying forces. That is why this makes me so very happy.
So, if something comes up, you'd like us to have a word with the captain, is that it?
If something does come up, we will be counting on you. And of course, if Primavera is ever in trouble in Chinatown, please come and talk to me.
Thank you very much.
No need to be nervous. We are friends. This is called helping each other out.
Helping each other out. Yes, that's very important. I think it's wonderful to have a relationship where both sides help each other out. Large plates of food were brought out one after the other. And the discussion gradually became a pleasant chat with alcohol added into the mix. Since City 23 was under the jurisdiction of the American Army, having the backing of an American like Captain Butler was very significant. However, there was nothing to be lost by having connections with the other rulers of Japan, Chinese. It was natural to hope for such a connection with this influential young man in Chinatown, which stretched across the northern part of City 23. Afterwards, possibly because they were slightly drunk, everyone became more talkative and started chatting about unimportant things. Leo finished his meal too and listened in, enjoying a relaxing after-meal smoke. The way the Chinese care for their countrymen, that solidarity, is amazing. It always surprises me.
There is nothing to be surprised about. Chinese society is no different than how things are for you all at Primavera. It is just people who share a homeland helping each other. The same as friends working the same job helping each other like in Primavera.
True. At least when it comes to helping out friends, we're the same.
Precisely. People are living things who help one another as they live. That is natural for people.
So, Chinatown and Primavera are based on the same foundation.
Correct. It is easy to be aware of it in Chinatown because it stands out. But people in all countries all over the world help each other out. It is just the same for the Americans. They never forgive those who attack their countrymen.
That's true enough. The American army responds incredibly quickly if an American civilian is involved.
To you, it may look like favoritism, but if you see it from the point of view of American camaraderie, there is nothing strange about it at all.
In the first place, the Japanese national trait of persistently disliking favoritism is actually rare in this world.
Is it?
After all, favoritism is unfair. Hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. And yes,
In school, if the teacher is kind to only one student, that would certainly be unfair. In that case, when crowds of children are starving, is it unfair for a parent to feed their child first?
in that case, if you could split up the food and give it fairly to all the children.
There are a great many children starving throughout the world. By your kind-hearted argument, Rose-san, the Japanese children would only be able to eat a single grain of rice. Close your eyes to all the others throughout the world and give food to your child, who's right in front of you first. That is not favoritism or anything of the sort. That is natural love, which no one has grounds for criticizing.
Chichan! Woo!
Welcome to the stream.
Giving charity to starving people across the world is something that should be considered after your children's stomachs are full.
That's right. If you neglect your child and give charity to others first, you'd be the hypocrite failure of a parent.
That is it. There is an order or ranking for compassionate charity. One of those ranks is caring for your countrymen. Spirit to help out people from the same homeland.
You can't save everyone at the same time. It's only natural that you have an order of whom you save first.
Exactly. People are not Buddha. You have to start by saving your neighbors. That way, fellow neighbors help each other, and the prosperous result is Chinatown. Rose song. There is no need to think too hard about it. In your case, you just have to think of your friends in Primavera first. That is all.
That's right. That's my mission as the madam.
Love your precious friends above all others. That is not favoritism, but love. I am certain a kind-hearted person like you will become a wonderful madam, respected by everyone.
Lady Meiju's words had tugged at Rose's heartstrings. Even after she finished eating, she seemed to be thinking deeply about it for a while. Even during the ride back, Rose stared out the window thinking about something. Leo took Rose to her apartment. Ladies of the evening sleep during the day. It was bedtime now.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Hey, Leo-kun?
What's up?
I've always thought favoritism was a bad thing. But was I wrong?
You mean about what a Chinese person said?
Yeah. I've always believed that being fair to everyone was a virtue. But does that mean that you're neglecting the friends you're supposed to protect?
You discriminate between your friends, that's probably unfair. Not much is exactly the same as what you believed. What Meiji was probably trying to say is that prioritizing your friends and helping them first isn't unfair.
Amanda-san got mad at me. But I did save that girl named Helena. She wasn't part of Primavera, but I wanted to save her. For that girl, I used a lot of the money that everyone at Primavera worked so hard to earn. I felt as though I'd done something good, but was that a mistake? It's not as though there aren't girls hunting for money in Primavera, hurting for money. Maybe it would have been better to use that 1 million to help them. Maybe it would have been right to abandon Helena.
Logically speaking, that's right. Logically speaking, Primavera's money should only be used for Primavera.
Yeah.
However, I can say this.
What?
You're able to let go of that much money for someone like Helena. And that's why everyone's fallen in love with you and follows you.
My God.
Favoritism and unfairness. That's what happens when you make orders based on decisions that aren't backed up by your convictions.
And what are convictions?
That's your heart, sitting there inside your chest.
Oh my God! Leo tapped his fist up against Rose's chest. Oh no, what did I do? God damn. Okay.
When you're lost, believe in your heart. If your heart whispered to you telling you to save Helena, that was the right answer.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I love moments like this. Oh my God. And Leo turned around while saying goodnight and returned to the car. Smooth AF. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Hey, Leo-kun. Make out with me. I didn't say that. Do you have a heart too?
Of course.
Then what does it whisper to you? Please say make out with me. Please say make out with me.
This girl's heart is more kind and fragile than anyone else's. so I've got to protect her.
Jeez, oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Go get some sleep, miss. Or do you need me to kiss you goodnight?
Okay. Oh my god. And by okay, she meant yes, dude. Kiss her goodnight. Do it! Do it! Come on! What's going on here? Doctor! The patient in room 303 is...
Has he regained consciousness? That's wonderful.
And, I want to tell you that he regained consciousness. Uh-oh. It's probably that crazy dude, the first boss. He suddenly disappeared! Uh-oh. Oh wait, did a part get lost? Mystery Theater. Wait, did it skip something in the video? Nothing's lost. Okay, thanks, apparition.
Is your body okay now?
Oh, it's truly in top form. Very, very good, isn't it? Yeah, very good. One more. It was only my consciousness that wouldn't come back. These wounds are nothing. By the way, how are those Primavera folks doing?
Is he gonna try to storm the place when the American troops are gonna be there having a party?
Well, after that, they've gotten really cocky. Rumor has it they've been sucking up to the occupying forces. They got an American army car parked there most of the time.
That's not what I was asking.
Something happened. Alfred grabbed the head of the man in the passenger seat from behind, placing a knife against his throat.
What I'm asking is what happened to them after we had our revenge. You must have at least made a necklace of Primavera girl ears to celebrate my return, haven't you?
Well, but boss, if they got the backing of the occupying forces, there's nothing we can...
How useless you all are. Zen motherfucking Damedare, all of yous. In that case, I'll give you a little lesson in American style revenge.
Of course, we'll lay him out. We'll gather the troops right away. Let's go raid Primavera.
No. A raid would be no fun at all.
In that case,
This car. Take it to the toy shop, not the hideout.
The toy shop? Understood.
You make crazy Alfred go crazy. And you'll regret it. Oh, so very much.
There you go, black tea, oolong tea, and kelp tea. Here tea, there tea, everywhere tea.
Your tea is really good. Is there some trick to it?
Trick is paying attention to little details.
I'm surprised you can manage little details with those beefy fingers.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Rose. What business do you have today? It's about the captain's dance party, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Calm yourself. There will be no trouble. It's not like our worst enemy is going to barge in there on that very day. I've already made arrangements with all the businessmen.
About those businessmen. Well,
They are all large-scale foreign businessmen with strong connections in commerce. The larger scale they work with, the cheaper we can get what we need.
And the more you buy, the better rates you get.
Yeah, there's the man in charge of Primavera's safe for you.
While I'm still on this earth, I won't let a single cent go to waste. Have no fear.
After all, he'll mercilessly pick up every penny he finds lying on the street.
What does Alfred sound like when he's eating nom nom nom?
hilarious, G-chan, hilarious.
Income that needs no receipt is the best kind. It's not to be overlooked.
Don't tell me this bottle of small change is because of that. I'm not just G-chan. Sorry. God damn it. Ah!
He's been saving up that up since he was a little kid. Pretty soon he'll have enough for a nice beefsteak.
I should start keeping my eyes on the ground when I walk. Richard Plus. Richard Coon! Rose, who had been hanging her head uncomfortably this whole time, raised her voice, her fist shaking. The men spun around thinking she was angry at them. I think you've already made arrangements, but I'm so sorry!
What are you talking about? Is there some sort of problem?
About our purchases for the dance party. No, about all of Primavera's purchases.
Is there something wrong? Rose, what did you do? Did you find another hostage situation that you used our money to pay for?
No,
We've been doing regular thorough checks of Primavera's contracts, you know.
Indeed. We've been careful to make sure that no harmful details or unclear accounting has taken place.
I know that. Thank you so very much for doing that all the time. And with that understanding,
What is it?
Rose kept hanging her head, unable to say it. Richard and the others tilted their heads, completely confused about what she was trying to bring up. Same, Zarmagus. Well,
Richard, all the businessmen we've contracted with are foreigners, right?
Correct. It's not as though we've been trying to avoid Japanese businessmen. Just that when comparing the estimates from all of them, those were the ones with the best numbers.
Well, it's not like those small, weak Japanese businessmen can compensate. Just how hard is it for the Japanese businessmen to compete? If an American can get it for 100, it'll cost a Japanese person 110.
A 10% difference is large at that scale. It's a sad but natural result.
And what about the captain's kickback?
Of course, it's still there.
Was it 10% of the total?
I don't see where you're going with this. What's your point?
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Here we go. I knew I'm not the money person here, Richard, but
It's okay, babe. Believe in the voice of your heart.
Yeah. Is it still possible to ask Japanese business to do your job? I know it's expensive, but that's because the Japanese businesses are small and weak, right? And because it's so expensive, no one will make deals with them, and their stores will go under. But on the other hand, if they get more deals, their stores will get bigger. That way, they'll be able to get connections, and it'll be possible for them to get things cheaper.
You've left 10% of the money for the captain's kickback, right? If we use that money, it should be possible to get the same goods from Japanese businessmen.
I trust the captain. If he did want to kick back, he'd say so himself.
You want to lose the captain's kickback and use that money on Japanese businessmen? How foolish. Why would we go out of our way to make deals with the expensive businessmen?
It isn't a matter of money. I've been thinking. Americans and Chinese all think about their countrymen and help each other. Only the Japanese ignore their countrymen and make deals based only on money. Just what are those connections that the foreign businessmen use to get things cheaply? Isn't that all based on them helping their fellow countrymen? Japanese businessmen don't earn money, so Japanese stores are going under one after another. As a result, there's less and less places for the Japanese to be employed, so they're losing their jobs. That's why the Japanese are falling lower and lower, being scorned by foreign people. My father told me to be Japanese. I've always thought about what he meant. And now I know. Being Japanese means helping out your fellow Japanese. Didn't the old Japanese people help out their countrymen? But ever since the Meiji era, that sudden westernization has changed our cultural values. Instead of helping out our fellow Japanese, putting money first has been a normal, everyday value for us. Right now, I think that's sad. It's true that we lost the war and that the country called Japan was destroyed. But this is Japan and we are Japanese. How can we call ourselves Japanese if everyone in Japan is suffering and we're more concerned with profit and loss than helping each other out? Rose's fierce emotions drew a single tear from her eye. As she wiped it away, Leo's large hands rested on Rose's small shoulders. Ah, jeez, oh my god! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Ah, jeez. God! Thank you for all of this lovely shipping stuff in between them. Woo!
The captain hasn't demanded a kickback.
There is such a thing as the impressions we convey.
If he gets mad, let's just stick our tongues and apologize. It won't change whether or not we can get the goods. Captain will just lose his pocket money.
That's true, logically speaking. Captain's money will just go to feed the price difference for the Japanese businessman.
Should be very possible to give the captain the unashamed dance party he wants.
Let's assume that I begrudgingly agree. There are still two problems. First, there's no guarantee that the captain won't take it badly. Second, the American businesses we've made tentative deals with are going to have been doing large deals with Primavera and up until now. Due to the nature of our work, we don't want to stir up trouble with Americans. You almost said it yourself, Rose. Something about this applying not only to the dance party, but to all of Primavera's dealings.
Yes. Primavera is an alliance of several establishments. Our unified purchases should make for large-scale, secure, and long-lasting business transactions.
To those Japanese businessmen who can't compete with the foreigners, it'll be like salvation coming down from heaven.
If those Japanese businessmen are at ease financially, I bet they'll have the freedom they need to employ Japanese people. If this repeats, maybe everyone will become a little more prosperous and happier than they are today.
This will mean cutting off the foreign businessmen who have guaranteed to maintain secure contracts. They will lose a large-scale deal. I believe that will invite trouble.
Still, they must have many other customers.
After all, being able to get things cheap is a big plus. They won't run dry just because we break off the deal.
I'll apologize to everyone we've made deals with. I believe that we're in the more successful category of Japanese people today. Does that mean it's okay for us alone to live life easily? Damn, Rose. If only people had that attitude in 2020, jeez. 2021, whatever. Years are going by too fast. A place to live and food to eat. Isn't something that natural thing we should share with our many comrades? Richard sighed, then sat back in his chair. Apparently he was fully aware of Rose's position. I can also see Richard's point of view too, that from a business standpoint, it's risky and could jeopardize their whole operation.
It's a difficult problem. Capitalism and love for one's homeland. Two opposing ideas.
There is such a thing as a responsibility of the rich.
Noblesse oblige, isn't it? It's a thought that doesn't fit with the Japanese value of honorable poverty.
After all, admitting that you're rich doesn't fit in with the humble culture of Japan.
What do you think, Leo? From what you said, it seems you already knew what Rose is thinking.
I'm just a bodyguard. I'll support anything the madam says.
Damn.
However, I can say this. Because Rose picked me up, I was able to find food and a place to sleep. I was safe, but there's tons of people out in the city with no food and no place to sleep. If Rose wants to even save a few of those people, there's no reason for a save man like me to disagree.
Damn. What a lovely point of view. I wish we had more of that in the world today. Instead, we got the fuck you, I got mine attitude.
Well, when you put it that way, makes me want to change my position too. Number of men back from the war is still going up. There's not many jobs that'll employ a Japanese person. They take money from a man like Alfred and become his underlings. Well, it's hard to blame them.
In other words, in the end, I believe public order will improve, and the girls of Primavera will be safer too. We may stand to lose from this one deal. However, if we look at the long term, I'm sure. Richard? Please, Richard Kuhn. Please listen to this whim of mine.
Oh. I am a man who makes a career out of handling money. I can't pretend to understand.
But your heart is whispering to you, isn't it?
It doesn't whisper. There's nothing in my chest except a scale that measures money. However, if I refuse Rose's request, I may be dismissed from my role with relations to their money. If so, I would no longer be able to manage a large quantity of money. The scales within me have merely decided that following Madame Rose's decision is the best option.
Oh, God. Such an adorable Edgeworth we have here.
Whew! Well said, Richard. What do you want in exchange?
Make it another cup of oolong tea. Get the typewriter. I have to write a letter turning down their deals.
Richard Kuhn! I'm sorry. Thank you for following this whim of mine.
If you have no other business, please leave. Thanks to you, I now have a lot of urgent business to take care of.
And thanks to you, I gotta go through a typewriter hell again. When that happens, I'll take on tea duty.
Rose? If we change our suppliers, costs will rise, of course. If you don't want to change the average price for customers or the size of wages, the quality of alcohol and root food will have to be lowered, of course.
Only 10%, right?
Well, it is hard to imagine our front customers picking out a difference of 10% in grade.
After all, it's a club for drinking with women and making noise. And the girls will just have to give 10% extra service in their work.
That's right. We'll liven the club up with 10%. No, much, much more extra service. Back to the framing story. So, that was the first time Primavera spotted a spirit of cooperation for their Japanese countrymen. She has to be someone who was there for this. Who is she? Wow, Jess, thanks for making me feel old. You've barely seen a typewriter? Well, truth to be told, I only saw them when I was super young, like our first to second grade. We had a typewriter in our house, and they're the most annoying things in the world. If you make a mistake, forget about it. You have to be super careful with those things. Wait. Correct. Partly because Madame Rose's father was foreign, she questioned herself a lot about what it meant to be Japanese. And in the end, this is the answer she came up with. For most of the 20th century, the Japanese determined everything based only on profit or loss. As a result, the Japanese loved money and neglected their countrymen. They gladly bought cheaper foreign products. They dismissed Japanese employees by switching to factories in countries with lower wages and strangled their fellow countrymen. But surely nothing in other worlds would be so evil and conniving. As a result, in the 21st century, the Japanese are now a minority. Within 100 years, our race will have vanished. Why did the Japanese people lose their cooperative spirit? Well, the after effects of the war were probably a large factor. The Japanese wanted to repent for the pre-war period's indoctrination of excessive patriotism, which made the Japanese army lose restraint during the war and become total, literal Nazis. And so they began to shun patriotism. I learned about it in history class. The Japanese began to despise the flag of the rising sun. And all those who treated to lift it were treated as dangerous political radicals. Exactly. And so the new guideposts the Japanese chose in place of patriotism were the so-called rational decisions of capitalism. To put it simply, it was the selfish idea that money was justice. What started as repenting for the war turned into a denial of patriotism, and that was tied to their weakening spirit of mutual aid. I have seen a rotary phone, yes, but I don't think I've ever used one. I think at my grandmother's house I had seen one, and they're so weird. Like, in a rotary phone, you don't press the buttons. You actually, it's weird, like, you have to press it into the, it's literally a dial, but it's like a spring thing, and you have to pull it to the locking point, and that counts as punching in the number. They're really weird. It takes a long time to dial a number. That's right. Repenting for the war was absolutely vital. That's something that must not be forgotten, believe me. However, the Japanese decided that one of the many factors that led to the war, patriotism, was the cause of all evil. Well, it is human nature to try and sum up all evils with a single word. They were merely negligent, too bothered to study and learn the true nature of things. At any rate, in post-war Japan, a new set of values began to grow, stating that identity as a Japanese person was something that ought to be limited. In fact, that's what the Japanese are like now, correct? That's true. We're supposed to be cosmopolitan, and calling ourselves Japanese somehow reeks of nationalism. That's the end result of the Japanese loss of the spirit of mutual cooperation. The comfortable sounding word, cosmopolitan, became a cover for money worship, which dried up our cousin countrymen's business and destroyed them. Well, if you say something like that in this age, you'll be laughed at for being an old-fashioned thinker of the previous century. It's predicted that there will be no more pure Japanese in Tokyo in 20 years. Starting in the late 20th century, many people wanted citizenship in the cosmopolitan city-state called Tokyo. And international marriages rose dramatically. Helped by the standardization of Chinese and English, Japanese women began to stop choosing those low-income Japanese males as their marriage partners. In the end, the number of Japanese men who went single all their lives rose dramatically. Pushed along by their extreme poverty, Japanese men became a target for discrimination. The Japanese Society Institute, a government think tank, announced a certain set of findings they had made. Children with both parents born in Japan, so-called pure Japanese, could vanish from Tokyo in as little as 20 years. The Japanese will be destroyed in the capital of Japan. We are a destroyed people. However, in that case, we should leave a record, yes? The records of an extinct animal, from when they were alive, can become precious materials. A confession from the last old member of the extinct Japanese people. Don't you think that's plenty valuable for a scoop? If only the Japanese hadn't forgotten their cooperative spirit, they would have never been destroyed. Such a shame. Developing a spirit of cooperation between their Japanese countrymen was one of the founding principles of Harukaze, wasn't it? Oh, that's Julie. Developing a spirit of cooperation between their Japanese countrymen was one of the Japanese founding principles of Harukaze, wasn't it? Yes, that is correct. And that philosophy was created by Madame Rose right at this time. It was finally the day of Captain Butler's dance party. Because of the sudden switch to Japanese businessmen, with whom they'd never had dealings before. Things had apparently been pretty tough behind the scenes. However, for the girls in the club, it was almost unnoticeable change. Yeah, I see you could take that in a really bad way. Yeah, definitely. I see what you're saying, Jazzy. Hello! Sorry to keep you waiting, Captain.
Hello, Rose-chan. It's finally happening tonight, isn't it?
Yes! All the preparations for the dance party are in place. There's no need for you to worry.
I see. That's good to hear. I'm relieved. I'm looking forward to tonight.
We're truly looking forward to everyone's arrival.
Oh, that's right. Have you gotten into any trouble there lately?
Trouble?
I received several tip-offs that a store was engaging in business contrary to public order and morals. And that there was a chance they might be dealing with illegal drugs. Of course, I managed to crush all those myself.
Apparently, the foreign businessmen who had their deals with Primavera cut weren't too happy at this change of plans. Damn. One of them had probably made lie-filled reports to the occupying forces out of revenge. Because Butler crushed those, it ended up as a joke. But if they hadn't obtained his backing, it might have caused massive troubles for their business.
We're so sorry to have bothered you, Captain.
You know, I did end up hearing the details. Sounds like you traded in all the businesses you dealt with for new ones. I could understand if one of them became a problem, but all of them at once? Did something happen?
The truth is,
Oh, another typo. For a short while, Rose wondered whether she should tell him. However, he was their backer. She hid things from him that would hurt their trusting relationship. Rose readied herself and explained her position of wanting to save her countrymen.
I see. Huh.
However, those are our concerns, and I wouldn't want them to trouble.
Nah, I don't mind at all.
Huh?
On the contrary, I'd rather get mad at them instead and strengthen my ties to Japanese society. I'm open to have Primavera as a conduit to the City 23 underground. In that case, having Primavera strengthen their connection to Japanese society is convenient for me too. An American like me throwing money around won't capture the hearts of the Japanese. However, if I work through Primavera, doing that will be possible. You and Primavera are my allies, Rose-chan. I need you to get big.
Captain!
I'll send jobs to Primavera, and you complete your quests and level up your guild. Primavera will circulate these jobs in the community of their countrymen, gaining connections. And if the money that ends up with your countrymen leads to more employment, this damn city will finally quiet down.
yes, that's my idea.
Government offices prefer local businesses when making contracts.
Well, I think the major thing to keep in mind is that Rose just said that their idea of being Japanese in the story has nothing to do with their blood, but their cultural feelings. So I think that's also something to keep in mind, that she's not intending it in that kind of way.
Even government offices prefer local businesses when making contracts. This isn't favoritism. It's regional promotion. In other words, this is philanthropic work. We're doing something good.
Butler had accepted Rose's ideas with shocking speed. With Butler's understanding gained, Rose renewed her enthusiasm. We have a lot of poor countrymen out there. We've got to do all we can for their sakes. I may be Madame Rose of Primavera, but I'm also Japanese.
I see. That's good. It's reassuring to hear that the captain approves. The dance party is nearly here. Let us pray for its success.
Richard, we got an urgent call on line 2.
Oh, forgive me. It seems to be a work-related call. So long. The second line, you say? Who is it?
It's Lee Meiju from Chinatown. Says it's extremely urgent.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Richard.
Also, you gotta keep in mind, Jess, this is the same Ryukishi who wrote Sakonia. You know where he's coming from.
Hello, Richard-san. It has been too long. But let us leave greetings aside for now. Are you in some sort of urgent trouble? It is urgent, as well as troubling. But for you, not for me.
Oh, did he find out about a bomb? Alfred's son is... Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's information from Meiju-san. There's no doubt.
I always thought he'd come for revenge, but a bomb?
That's crazy Alfred for you. He likes to be flashy.
Isn't that a bit extreme for someone who only got hit by a car? I think because they were drawn by different artists, Void Dweller.
He sure did fly pretty like a bowling pin.
Dang. If I'd known this would happen, I wouldn't have called for an ambulance.
Is that bomb already in place somewhere? Oh, God.
According to Meiju-san's information, the plan is to fill a truck container with explosive material and ram it into this building.
Seriously, where did Meiju-san pick up information like that?
It seems the one who sold the bomb to Alfred was a Chinese black market merchant. A tiny bit of a fortune for us.
Where's the bomb? When does the plan get carried out?
The truck carrying the bomb was apparently at their hideout.
What about this hideout? Where is it?
If we knew that, we wouldn't be in so much trouble.
The question is, when they're gonna try and crash it in here?
That much we do know. At 9 o'clock tonight.
That'll be right in the middle of the dance party!
It seems Alfred knew and planned for that.
So, we're trying to blow away the age of Primavera, along with their backing, the captain. Guys got big ideas.
Isn't this the time to go to the occupying forces? Why we did all those quests? Come on! Can we rely on the captain?
More importantly, what are we gonna do about the dance party? Should we suspend it just in case?
That won't work. Is that it?
Indeed. If we suspend it, that will make the captain lose face.
But in the worst case, we'll have a huge tragedy on our hands.
Yes, if we don't prevent against it, that will happen.
Captain's probably hoping we can at least swat the flies buzzing around our heads.
Of course. We've just got to beat him down and put a stop to that bomb truck. As the main character, I'll lead the charge.
That's right. A fun dance party in Primavera. By that time, we'll be storming their hideout, our own little dance party with Alfred.
That's not bad thinking coming from you old guys. Let's make him dance till he drops dead.
Is that possible?
It's our job to make it possible.
True enough, but we can stop it beforehand. And also get the dance party in safely We get a perfect score on everything! Hell yeah!
It'll be an exciting dance. If a bomb truck might come charging in any second, don't you think? We could call it the Death Note Dance. I like it. I've never been to such a stimulating party. Ugh.
Let's make this a wildly burning day! Although, not literally.
You're all insane.
If our opponent is crazy, we better be just as crazy.
Of course, we'll have to suspend the party if we have no other options. I'll prepare a plan to account for that scenario.
Will the girls be okay with that? It'll be an incredibly dangerous night.
Dangerous nights are our business.
Well, if it's better if we don't tell the others. Some of them might get scared.
If you ask that, it sure is pretty scary. I don't want to die in a bomb explosion. I've already done mine like 50 times.
What?
Nothing. But we have faith! Faith in Primavera's excellent bodyguards!
If we got girls relying on us, that'll make us work 100 times as hard.
If you get us killed, I'll put a curse on you that'll make you a virgin for the rest of your life.
Stop kidding around! Don't poke in the back of my hair!
Perfect. Wouldn't have Primavera any other way.
Looks like tonight will be the first unforgettable night in a long while.
Everyone!
I'll leave the final decision to Rose. Of course, suspending the party and closing the club until things cool down would be the safest strategy. However, our bodyguards intend to find their hideout and stop the truck.
We're sticking our rod around this dance party! If we pull back now, we'll just have people like Alfred taking us lightly all over again! It's no joke.
If we can't pull back, we can only move forward.
Now's the chance! Let's crush them for real this time. If they didn't learn that lesson from last time, it's time to deliver the finishing blow now. Or else this guy's gonna become a recurring antagonist and be like a friggin' Team Rocket here.
Let's aim for a spare on our second throw.
Not bad, kids. It's a bowling party.
Everyone. Good luck! Oh my god, you guys are so cool.
Yeah.
Let's give it our all. Just make this a great party. I believe in you all.
But the truck will be fine in the hideout.
Really? I'm sure we'll find it easily soon.
Oh, what was there?
Our goddess of fortune has given us the task. There's no way we won't find him.
The dance party would begin at 6. It was almost 6 now. The plan was apparently to send the bomb truck flying in at 9 exactly. Just as the party started to get lively. The truck would probably leave the hideout before that, so it'd be dangerous to assume that they had a 3-hour window. Now I have hiccups for some reason. Oh god. Oh wow. God damn it, why do I have hiccups?
Hasn't the Chinatown Information Net located Alfred's hideout?
Damn! This song is awesome.
It seems they know quite a few hiding places they've been using.
However, they apparently have no idea which one is hiding in now. This is Meiju-san's information placed on a map. I've made enough copies for several people.
So that's what the marks on this map are. They're scattered all over the damn city. There's also a lot of them.
We don't have enough time or resources to crush them all.
Alfred may be a bold, crazy man, but he can also be subtle and wary.
There's a chance he predicted that we get information and come in for a counterattack.
Rats like to group together. He's probably gathered his underlings to protect himself. And if he were somewhere with a lot of people around, there's a chance he'd be found out. Rats avoid humans. It's only natural.
In that case, we should be able to cut down the number of suspicious locations.
There's still a lot of them. This'll be a test of luck. But we're the only ones. We just have to do it. Come on, sidekicks. We don't have no troops. Can't split up with 3 people.
Troops, huh? Mind if we meet up a bit later?
Oh, I know who he's gonna get. Keireichi. Hell yeah! Is Keireichi gonna join the team?
I've got an idea.
Hey, wait, Leo. What about your gun?
I don't have one.
I see. Use this.
Interesting. Oh, wow. Cyrus opened Richard's auto shake case, pulled a large automatic pistol from it, and set it on the desk.
Huh. Now that's a sexy piece.
If he's gonna send a bomb crashing in here, this is no mere threat. He's aiming to kill. That's right. Might need these.
Damn, that's an awesome sprite.
Well, you're walking around without a gun, even though you're a bodyguard.
Lane pulled a well-used handgun from his pocket, handling it gracefully like a gunman.
Are you sure? I can take it?
I'm more a fan of the skinny ones myself. That tomboy is too much for my hands.
Woo!
That's a thick grip.
Damn, that's a sexy pose. That's a fucking Spike Spiegel pose right there.
Sure is a tomboy.
Ridiculous huge bullets, crazy destructive power, and one hell of a recoil.
Now we finally have the gun stays, yes.
Perfect made in USA gun.
Compared to this, the 8mm Nambu bullets are like pachinko balls.
You should be able to handle her. Take it. Okay, let's go, old guys. We got no time.
Contact me if anything happens. We'll try gathering information here too.
You know what I feel like about Richard? I feel like he's the type of guy where at one point in the story, the bad guys are gonna go after him, only for him to unload like some serious martial arts on them and like totally like rip into pieces. Like, I feel like that's gonna happen at some point during the story. Everyone, be careful.
Come on. We're just gonna enjoy the party.
Your comment made me laugh. Just.
Damn that Leo. Saying he's got an idea for something. Who do they think he is? The main character? Coming back with freaking allies? I'll show him. I'll find the bomb truck.
Yes! It's gonna be Keireichi! Yes, yes, yes!
You did say something about coming drinking buddies with some more buddies lately. Maybe that's what this is about. Shh. Just a bunch of old men back from the war messing around. Now, where should we start the crush? There's a bar giving production money near here. One of the hangouts. Ah, over there. No one goes in except for Alfred and his gang. Pretty so-so for a hideaway. Let's start with a warm-up. Nice! I like it.
Who are you guys? This bar only accepts regulars.
But then how do people become regulars? If they don't accept anyone.
I don't know.
Out of the way, small fry rats. Generic mooks.
Huh? What are you doing, Brett?
Hey, don't start broking them all of a sudden. Alfred's son told us to come here. See you around.
Huh? What is this guy talking about? What business is the boss supposed to have with you?
We've been invited to a dance party. No, not quite. It's a bowling bar that we're headed to.
Hey! These guys are Primaveras! There's no doubt. It's Wayne and Cyrus! At least Leo isn't here, the main character.
Why, yo! The rats have finally crawled out from the holes. I told you. Boom. Just gotta have 10 pins.
You really gave us some trouble the other day, right?
Look at my nose. It's all bent because of you. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll bend it back for you now. Where's Alfred? Where's the bomb truck? Won't you tell us?
Enough messing around. I'll kill ya!
Good luck with that.
Damn, if I don't click rapidly, then I can't get, I can get only very few. Let's see.
Now it's my turn. I'll show you who the main character is. Let's go. Huh. Hooah! Get ready for a roundup. Time for a wind-up punch. KO!
Hell yeah! Woo! Rose emblem. Yes!
So, you want to know where that Alfred is, you say? I thought you'd know. I do know the man, though we're on terrible terms. Well, why are you looking for him? I got invited to a party of his. Don't dodge the issue. He's trying to kill someone I owe. At 9 o'clock tonight. That's a troublesome man they bumped into. Is this person a war buddy of yours? It's not a war buddy, but I owe them. They gave me food and a place to sleep. I see. And for someone who helped a war buddy, then we owe them too. I can't ignore something like this. So, what do you want from me? Maybe mediation for your conflict? Mediation? We won't run into this trouble again. We'll just put an end to this mafia game tonight.
you're gonna get rid of him.
Did it sound like that? The city really has gotten violent.
I'm liking you more and more, Shishigami. So you're gonna crush Crazy Alfred, are ya? You heroic bastard.
Your face carries weight among the troops back from the battlefield.
If I give him the yell, I could gather hundreds of war buddies. I could get you a whole goddamn battalion.
Well now, we aren't gonna start a war.
I know. Beating Alfred down is your job, right?
These are all their hideouts that I know about. Take a look at this map.
This is incredible. I'm surprised you managed to investigate this much.
Some fierce-looking man peeked in over Keireichi's shoulder and seemingly impressed at how detailed the map was.
Are there any other places Alfred might be hiding?
No, none.
Hello, Blargle Snarf. Welcome to the stream.
On the contrary, this map is even more detailed than what we know about. Where did you get a map like this?
Came with a fried rice combo I ordered at a Chinese restaurant.
Chinatown, huh? You got no end of surprises.
I'd like your friends to search for Alfred.
We're just searching, okay? We've had our own difficulties with Alfred in the past.
Don't worry. Starting tomorrow, they'll just make for a good memory.
You really are a heroic bastard, Shishigami. Sure, I'll help. Alfred's been giving me trouble too. There's no reason for me to turn you down.
Thanks, Keireichi. War buddies are a great thing to have.
I don't need thanks, war buddy. But don't forget this favor.
Of course, we'll gladly do quests for you in the future.
Yes, you're full of surprises. I wish I'd met you on the battlefield.
Tonight is a battlefield, isn't it?
We'll gather our information here. Call this shop at regular intervals.
Humming your debt, war buddy.
That's quite a man. Can't help but love the guy.
Still, sir, this map really is well made. It's got more places with Alfred's paws on it than we even know about.
Oh no, is he gonna be a boss? I hope not. I like him.
Well, it sounds like he's got contacts in Chinatown, too. Just who is that person?
I don't know where he comes from. Still, I like him. Don't want to let that one die. Miguel, you there? Gather some troops. It's finally time for another war. If you don't know anything, take a nap, rats.
Good.
Looks like these guys don't know where their boss is either. We just gotta keep smashing them one by one until we see that bastard's face. Let's move it, old man. No matter how long we have, won't be enough. We're in trouble. That's Leo's car. Where's that guy been wandering about?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've taken some measures on my own. Some folks back from the battlefront are gonna help us. That should improve our odds a bit.
My war buddies are already on it. Friends are a great thing to have, right? Huh. Think we like to rely on outsiders. Let's find them ourselves, old guys. On to the next one.
Alfred and his friends have been such good boys. I've got to take him his presents with my fists.
So, we're Santa Claus, Ned.
You are our Santa Claus, the Primavera.
Yes, boss. Please leave it to me. I'll teach him a thing or two.
We filled this truck to the brim with raw, rotten trash.
If we smash this truck in there and scatter stuff, those Primavera guys will be scared stiff.
Really, it's not a bomb? Or is he just being facetious? Like, he's probably telling him that because the truck is gonna blow up. Yeah, and he doesn't want him to know that. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing.
It's a dangerous present. I'm counting on you. You might have ended up in the hospital, but the reward when you get out can be anything you desire.
Yes, boss. I'll come back to you, man. Great. The boss wants your fireworks going off at 9 o'clock exactly. That doesn't mean you leave at 9 o'clock, okay? Just to be sure. Remember, you have to be there at 9, not leave there at 9. We discussed this. You're always late, for... Drive to Primavera at 9 o'clock on the dot. So you want me to start driving to Primavera at 9? No! I want you to be at Primavera at 9. You said to drive to Primavera. No. You don't start driving to Primavera at 9. You be at Primavera at 9. But while you're driving, you don't wait in front because we want you to crash in like in Death Note. Oh. You got it? Yeah, I got it. Good. Jeez, you guys.
Yes, that is correct. If you hit it at 8:59, that would be perfect.
Understood. I'll ram it in right before 9. That's what she said. I'll wait nearby in the street until then, and then I'll floor it. Okay, here I go.
What a stupid kid. He doesn't even know what he's carrying.
Easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to pick up stupid ammunition. But first, boss, it looks like Primavera stiffed on us after all. Sniffed us out after all. I'm getting reports of their bodyguards making messes here when they're looking for you.
Oh. How frightening. Alfred's so scared. Well then, I'll just go and hide myself. I'll get some champagne ready to celebrate the sound of 9 o'clock fireworks.
Do you think the sound of Primavera exploding will reach this far? It'll be a massive explosion on a quiet night. You'll probably be able to hear from anywhere in the city.
Why don't we pop the champagne's cool in time to that sound?
Meanwhile, at Primavera, the dance party was reaching its peak in the club. The happy, noisy dancing women and American troops all knew nothing about Alfred's plans. Da-da-da-da-da.
gonna keep the captain all to yourself.
Come on. Don't you think the captain deserves the most beautiful woman in the club? Right, Captain.
Then I guess I'll have a dance with Meryl Sean next. So I'm between the most beautiful girls in Primavera, and the only ones with eyes.
Captain! Are you enjoying tonight's party?
Hey, Rose John! Yep, I'm loving it. Booby harem.
Aw, Captain. You got drunk and turned into a booby sommelier.
I'll sommelier your boobies too, Meryl John.
Aw, you're such a perfect captain. Oh.
Hey, Captain Butler. Would you like to sample our breasts too?
It's a booby harem tonight. Ooh, I can die right now.
Don't jinx things by saying that.
For now, at least, I guess tonight's party is a big success. Oh, we can't say that until the day ends without anything happening. How's it going, Richard Kuhn? Have you heard from anyone?
I just received a phone call. They say they were still doing all they could.
Which means no clues yet, I guess.
All things come to those who wait. Leave things here to me and go back home.
Home? Why? I can't be the only one who runs away.
I also got a call from Amanda not too long ago. She also recommended that you evacuate on your own.
I, the madam, should leave while everyone else is fighting? That's impossible.
If anything should happen to you, Primavera will crumble. Even if we lose this club, we'll be able to preserve the alliance as long as we have you. In the event of today ends in tragedy, isn't it your responsibility to protect Primavera afterwards as the madam?
That's... No. I still can't do it. As the madam, I won't run away. That is my fight.
Where to next? Take a look at this map. There's a group of suspicious looking places around this area. Alpha could be in any one of them. Let's go crush them one by one. All the good boys and girls are waiting for us.
Oh, wow. You know what, you guys? I hate to leave it on a, Okay, I can't save here, so I'll start this one, but, I thought this was ending a lot sooner. I hate to end this a bit early, but, I think we're gonna stop here for tonight. What to say, just, next time we'll pick up with the conclusion of, I thought I kept going because one, it was barely 2 hours when this plot line started, and two, it's like, I didn't realize there was so much left. it'll probably end about halfway through to the stream. So, yeah, next time. But what you gonna do? Yeah, we'll continue this next time. We'll start with. I have to click this to save. So. Next time, we start on a big fight. Alright, you guys. Well, wow, this is cool. Looks like we're going to take care of Alfred once and for all here. And the Alfred arc is going to be done next time. I wonder how far along I am in episode 1. I'm certainly enjoying this series. And I love the relationship between Leo and Rose. So, yep, on Tuesday will be more 428, where we will continue the big story about Kanan. And we will continue this on Thursday. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, have Rita saying good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.